Okay, welcome all. Simran, please continue. It's good time to start.
Yes, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. A warm welcome and greetings and good evening to all of you. My name is Simi Balani. I am CEO and pedagogical expert with CCE Finland. And I am very, very excited for the student camp. I know you guys have a lot of questions and excitement. So congratulations to all of you who have decided to send your children to Finland. It is going to be an amazing experience. And I'm saying this personally as an educator, as a researcher, and as a mom. So thank you again for joining us. We wanted to just create this platform so that we can answer all your questions. And thank you for sending us all these questions, all of the schools, principals, and admins, and the coordinators who have helped us get through this questionnaire. So a warm welcome to all our schools and all the parents. And if there are students, a warm welcome to you. And if you're just joining in, which I see some parents are, my name is Simi, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer, and also will be a core part of this student camp with your children. With me is my fantastic team of CCE Finland, and I will introduce them to you as we go along. So we have Nandini and Chetrali who are doing the admin part and managing the entire demographic of this. And then we have Miss Saiwa, who is very eagerly going to welcome all the students in Finland. Saiwa, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So hello, everyone. Greetings from Finland. Actually, snowy and very, very cold Finland right now. My name is Saiwa, and I am part of the CCE team. And as Simi said, I will be one of the hosts here in Finland when the kids arrive. So I am very happy to meet you all and truly excited to share this experience together with you. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you very much, Saiwa. And then right now, what we will do is I will take you through the initial part, which are like probable questions in everybody's mind is what is CCE Finland? What is the student camp? What is a hackathon? Why STEM? What are they going to get out of this? So I will cover that segment, and then I will invite our strategy director, Mr. Hiram, to take us through, because he has been in Finland for over 20 years now. So it will be so good to hear from him and his experiences and his way of telling you about Finland. So allow me to please share my screen. So my colleagues can confirm they can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, wonderful. So about CCE Finland, I'm not going to read this out to you, but we are a proud research-based organization, and we definitely do breathe in redefining creativity in education. And we are based out of Helsinki, Finland, and we are overseen by the Ministry of Education Finland and an official member with Education Finland. And we do a lot of different verticals, right from professional teacher training programs. And we are proud to be the #1 host for Finland education tours for parents, for teachers. And we do almost 2 tours each month. And we also have an international symposium, which happens every year. And our teachers proudly nominate themselves for the awards. The schools participates in them globally. So this is what gamut of CCE Finland is. And one core part is, of course, the student camps. Now, let's understand one by one, and this is going to be one of the main starter, nice point, and will answer most of the questions that parents have. So what is this program? Now, we know with the world, the way it is changing, just the syllabus, the classroom learning, or any integrated learning is not enough. It is so important that our students have this global platform, this global exchange where they can see what a developing country looks like, what is the innovation in real world, in real life. And this camp and a hackathon will be literally a guided innovation experience. Now, of course, the focus is more going to be on their ideating. Even when they are doing the cultural visits, we want them to have that ideator mindset. And hence, we will be also doing a couple of online sessions with them to get them started in having this mindset even before they come to Finland. So This is in nutshell what this program is going to be about. How will it run? So every day, yes, I see a hand raised. Are you able to hear us? Okay. All right, so I'll just keep going. And then if you still have questions after we have gone till the end of this entire presentation, we can take that one-on-one. So I think by the time we are at the end of this presentation, all your questions should be answered. So how will it run is that there will be a detailed plan of the day. There will be school visits, there will be library visit, there will be science tech experiences, but children will be doing hackathons as a part of their daily routines as we go along. And what will students do? One of the things is that we want to have them come with a very observant mind of their whole transition, the journey. It would be such a fantastic idea if the schools already talk to the children that keep a journal right from the day of their journey. In fact, right from the first online session that they will be having in April, so that they can note down this journaling and make it a part of their final presentations. We want them to observe everything once they are coming to Finland, right from how their experiences was when they landed at Helsinki airport to the hotel, and so on and so forth. And every day we want them to maintain that journal with them. We want them to see the schools, the lab, the whole surrounding. Like, I feel personally, Finland is like a complete course, a learning experience, whether you're going to their restaurants, to their hospitals, their public transport, or even just taking a tram and touring the city. And then we will have them work in groups, but we will also have a lot of focus on their individual learning. They will ideate, they will think in STEM-based solution perspective. And in the end, we definitely want them to present. What will they gain? Of course, one is the Finnish experience, which will go on for them with their lives. Second most important thing is it's so important for their college portfolio, the university applications. But more on the ground is problem solving, creative, analytical thinking, teamwork, going and being in a country, appreciating its culture, appreciating its privacy, depicting their etiquettes and respect for that country is very going to be important. And of course, globally respected Finnish education approach. And final outcomes is, of course, the ideation that they are doing, the pitch that they work on, because that's going to be like the whole week-long activity. And most important is the certificate that they carry. Now, how does this stand out? Like, what is so important about this? One is, of course, the robotics AI workshops. Most important is they are going into Finnish schools, and what more, like they are going to experience how that school and their school is different or similar in all the ways. What are the technological challenges? Whether Finland has them, is it advanced? What are the technological challenges in their own country? How is the cultural different? And this is one very important thing that you will see in upcoming slides, that we want the parents and teachers to talk to their children, because it's so important when we are traveling that we respect that country's etiquettes, their privacy, etc. And of course, this is an innovative competition and in a different kind of a healthy competition. There is a lot of beautiful nature in Finland, and we will make sure that they explore that. And most importantly, they work in teams, not only their teams, but other teams also. So on this note, I will invite my research director and strategy director, I'm sorry, and he will take us through the next slides of how each day in Finland is looking like. Over to you, Hiram.
Thanks, Imran. And maybe I will start sharing my slide itself. So maybe you can stop sharing. It's perfectly fine. So welcome all, and namaste to all the parents right now, because we have only parents coming from India at this time of the session. But during the camp, we will have a couple of more countries' parents will be joining us as well. So welcome to this session, and it's really proud moment for all the parents as well as students to be part of this creative Ideator camp. CC Finland, as Simran mentioned, we have been a quite long history of how we can be able to develop the creative learning experience in the school environment as well as with the academic part. and we have a good number of schools with us right now, and those who will be participating from India. And also we will having good number of teachers and educators with whom we are working. And I'm really proud that some of my leaders from the other schools, they I can see here, they are joining us. I'm really uh, happy to see them after almost 3 months. 3 months back, I have met some of you. So great. My name is Hiram Kulkarni. I'm just for the parents introduction. Maybe some of the teachers know me already. My name is Hiram, and I'm a director at the CCE. I'm an Indian by origin, but I left India almost 25 years back, and 20 years back I came to Finland. I'm based here in Helsinki area, along me, my wife, and my two children, my two sons. And we are like my main role at CC is to develop the strategic vision as well as to implement the school design programs. And we work with the large ministries. For example, right now I'm consulting Ministry of South Africa and Jamaica. So the various consulting programs, what we do at the education and the policy level. That's my main job. Now, but in this case, as a student camp, I will be along with Sayowa, my three more colleagues. I will be your host. So your students, your child will be in our responsibility. So number one is that all the parents and all the teachers here, you will have your own uncle sitting here in Finland, along with your aunt, who is my wife, Shirin. She will be here to provide you the safe and secure environment for your child. So it is a kind of a thing. So you please feel free to ask us any questions, comments. If you have any queries, we are here to answer your those queries. uh, all our colleagues to whom we are applying to you are communicating, including Simi, Nandini, Chaitrali, Sayowa. All these people are super communicative, so you can ask them any question. And for us, no question is silly question or non-important question. All questions are important. It's our responsibility to answer all those questions. And second important part, we have this camp done with the our fellow schools with whom CC Finland is working. So we are really proud to have all the schools and all the teachers joining us. So I welcome all the teachers also on the platform. You will have a separate session only for teachers close to the camp to give more instructions, but this is generic for all the parents. So having said this, Simran has already given the introduction to the camp. I will give you a bit more updates on what is going to happen on each day. Also some questions that you might have, which will be answered. And then we will keep the floor open for everyone to ask more questions. This is not a fun camp only. You will have a lot of fun, but this is a very serious learning camp where we expect the children to be part of this learning experience. They will have a lot of fun, they will have a lot of enjoyment, they will interact with they will understand what exactly the global experience and global exposure means, but they have to show what they can do it in practice. And that's the main objective of Council for Creative Education. So CC's main role is redefining education through creativity. We believe that every student, every human being has amazing potential in them, and every person by default, by birth, is creative by birth. Are we there to provide that learning environment and creative experience so that they can work on their own and develop something which is really amazing out of the world? In the past, while working with students, we have tremendous experience where the students have amazing ability to develop high quality products, services, innovations, amazing these areas, and this camp is for them. So at the end of the camp, I expect every student to come up with some great solution for the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. So there are challenges right now we are facing. Right now, world is facing war, uncertainties, tariffs, taxations, challenges, uncertainty for unemployment. But the only solution in the AI world is that every student, everyone has to contribute with their creative abilities. And this camp is, that's why we call this as a creative ideator camp. So I'm sure that your children will enjoy it, teachers will enjoy it, and they will find a different part of the work. So this is a real hands-on work program is there. So let's go one by one how they will be going through this entire plan. So on day one, which is 17th May, they will be traveling to Finland. This is the day one. Depending on the flight, you will be reaching to Helsinki. And once you reach Helsinki, you will be directly arriving at the hotel. I will give you all the information, all the safety, security, all the practicalities. I'm going to give the information here in this part. By the way, we got to know that some of the parents may need to leave exactly at 7:30 India time. So we will try to cover this presentation before that. But even if you want to leave earlier, we will be recording this session, and you will be getting the slides as well. So if you miss something, don't worry, you will be getting more information through the recording as well. And if you have any questions during the session, please send a chat message first. Try to be respectful towards others as well. So give the messages on the chat, as well as we will try to answer the questions towards the end in the frequently asked questions as well. So we are here to answer all the questions. Uh, First of all, welcome to the land of Santa. Santa Claus is the Finnish innovation. It's a land of happiness. It's one of the happiest country in the world. It's one of the most safe and secure. It's called educational paradise. People come here to just see the Finnish schools. I'm sure we have here many schools joining us from KLE, from AMNS, from SNE, from Mumbai, from Chennai, from Delhi. So all this from Pune. So from all these teachers have already visited Finland, so they can tell you more about it. But maybe I can tell you from one experience from the Finnish parent, researcher, as well as a Finnish person who is staying here for a long time, that Finland is just not a country to come just as a travel attraction. It's a country to understand the how a citizenship should be built, how a person, how the country is being developed, what is the real essence of nationalistic spirit. A small country of just 5.6 million people, they can create the products which are affecting each one of us. And the real reason behind that, it's innovation. Finland don't have oil. Finland don't have any natural resources other than we have amazing forest, and we have amazing human beings with a capital brain. And that's our social capital. So that social capital, we use it really well. And that's the experience. Maybe once your student, your child is having it, they will get a different perspective in the world, how the new future of the maybe industry will look like. And that's the main objective of this camp. So we are going to stay in a hotel, which is a safe and secure hotel. It's a rating of 4.5 star. It's called Hotel Axe. You will get all the links, all the information about all this part. So please go and verify the information on the hotel and everything over there. Even though it's a hotel, it's an art experience hotel. As I mentioned, that our main objective is creativity. So this entire hotel has an art experience. You will find multiple art experiences, including drawings, various creative activities as a part of this hotel experience. And that's why we have selected this hotel. In the past, we have done many visits through this hotel. So we know the overall arrangements of the hotels, and the hotel is super welcoming. The staff is super welcoming, and they are very caring as well. It's a standard European hotel. So breakfast here is European, continental European. But during the week, we will be giving you multiple options, your child to try for lunch and for dinner as well. So don't worry about the food. We have options of vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian options available. They will not get only Indian dinner or lunch. They will get multiple options to try. And so that's the most important part. The lunch and dinner will be super healthy. It will have good salad. It will have basic things. And if anyone is having any kind of allergies like gluten allergy, lactose intolerance, all these things, we will take care of that. So, but it is important that we will be providing you more information. Please fill up the forms very correctly so that we will take care of all the things during this travel. Let's go to day 2 of our plan, and this is where the once you start and come to the Helsinki, you will take a rest because you might have traveled maybe more than 20 hours from your home, and you need a rest because next day morning we have to start exactly at 8 o'clock. Breakfast with morning session will start at 8:30. During the entire process, each schedule will start on time and will end on time. And that's a critical aspect of organizing this part because we are having a good large group of students to handle. Every group needs to be well self-regulated. Our teachers and our experts who are organizing this camp, we have plenty of them with us, but it is important that students should be there on time for each session. As Simran mentioned, this is a camp where we are going to have a problem solving attitude and solution minded attitude that is there. So we will start on the day 1 with an introductory session about how the camp will look like. And also we will have breakfast along with that. And on the same day, immediately after the breakfast and opening session, we will travel to the Science and Technology Park, Science Exhibition Park here in Finland. This is the first experience how the Finland has developed its STEM abilities, or Finland is developing its ability for innovation. So this is a complete 1 day complete program where we are going to understand about various concepts of physics, chemistry, biology, and every student will have their own challenge to crack from. Believe me, I have been in various science parks, but this is the one of the best science park I have experienced, and I'm going here every week. And every week, even though I have visited there more than 110 times now, more than 100 times, still every time I find something new because the objective of this Eureka Science Park is not to just give the information but to experiment. So we will do a lot of experimentation through which they will be able to work and they can be able to have various ideations. And during this entire process of 1 week, you will work with your team. Now there is some extra information I'm going to give you towards the end of this session, how you are going to form the teams. You are not going to form the teams with your friends only, but you will make new friends. So you will find friends from other schools, other countries, and everyone. So you don't need to worry about whose your teammate will be there. We will assign your team in a very unique way. And that's you have to continue with that work. You have to work in team because in the future, when you will go to industry, you will not have luxury of choosing your batchmates on or your colleagues. You have to be working with whatever company will provide you the environment with. So let's start working on this right now itself. And we will have this STEM camp for the entire day. This is how the STEM camp looks like. It is a complete learning experience. You will find at least more than 150 experiments of physics, chemistry, and biology. You can be able to do it over the day. These are the examples. You can find it. Basic concepts of physics, thermodynamics, Newton's law of motion, Archimedes principle, how the vortex are formed, what is the gravitational force, how we can prove that there are some simple examples through which you can learn how the earth rotates. As of now, we are having this meeting. You all are sitting in your home. how can you prove that the earth is moving right now? Every second or every minute, the earth is moving. But you can't prove it unless and there is something called as a gravitational pull experience that you can really experience it with the help of pendulum. So that all these experiments you can be able to have it. Also, there the students also have the various experiments where they can be able to enjoy. And there is a kind of a very unique exhibition about the aboriginals as well as in ancient era, in ice age, what kind of animals were there. So this is a kind of a combination of mixed learning, and this is a really, really amazing expo that you can be able to see. Maybe I will not go through this entire video. What I want to show you is that, okay, that there are multiple scientific experiments which you can experience here. There is something called as an AI lab. Now, through this AI lab, students can be able to understand how the artificial intelligence or the machine learning, how the data has been acquired. There is something which is onto the moonwalk. They can understand how the moonwalk happens in practice, as well as there are some experiments which are related to the motion. There are experiments which are related to the weights and physics concepts, and there are experiments which are happening to the vortex. For example, this is an experiment that how the Bermuda Triangle sinks the water. Like, for example, why in specific Bermuda Triangle the some of the so-called ship sinks, or how the ship can sink. This is an example of the parabola and how the parabolic trajectory goes through a straight line. What is the importance of the mass versus weight? All these basic concepts you can be able to understand in a matter of few hours. And this is a really amazing experience for everyone. And they can be able to see the various learning experiences on that part and so on. So that's in brief about what we have. That's come to the day one of end of day one. And we will come back. Every day in the evening, we will have dinner at 7 o'clock, and we will complete by around 8 o'clock Finland time. And then only our parents can call you. During the entire plan, you will get more information. We are going to provide a SIM card to every child. They have to put the SIM card in their mobile. So please make sure that there is an extra SIM card slot available if you are providing your own SIM card, or or they will use our SIM card itself. It is really important that every student will have, for security reason, a SIM card in their mobile phone, which we are going to pay for their bill for the when they are here. So that's a part of our safety and security. But if the parents wants to call on that phone, they should call in the evening or in the morning only, because during the daytime students will be busy. And if you want any information about their whereabouts, if you are concerned with something, you can call to the coordinators, us. Our phone numbers will be available. Please ask questions. We will have WhatsApp messages available working on that part, and we will respond you as soon as possible once we get a time. So this is very important information for all the parents. Now let's go to day 3, which is 19th May. Now this is where they will start working on the hackathon work. They will start with the problem noticing. They will start working. They might have started working on the problem way before they start the Finland tour, but they have to now work on the problem. And on this day, they will go to the one of the most iconic library of world. It is considered as one of the most unique iconic library of the world. It's called Udi Library. It is not a library only for books. It's a library of skills. On a single floor, children can learn more than 35 skills, including music, graphic design, how to make the videos, audio editing, uh, uh, carpentry, knitting, textile, how to make the badges, 3D printing, and so on. So practically on day 3, which is on Tuesday, we are going to have a maker space workshop with all the students. So they will start creating something which is very practical. They will design something and they will take souvenir for themselves. It is important that on this day, the students should be coming out in their teams one product which they will take home. It's their own creation. So that's the starting point of the creative ideator. Please understand the word is called creative ideator. The person who can ideate but also who can create practical things. So that's there. We will have the experience of the Finnish culture, and also we are going to explore the how the Finland is been able to develop its educational model, as well as why the Finland is considered as a best reading ability country in the world. So Finland reading ability is quite, our average students read about 17 books per year. Average students, 17 books per year, and which is considered as one of the highest in the world per capita. So that's about the main part. On this day, after the lunch, there is something super adventurous that we are going to do. And for the parents, I'm going to show you some adventure. Please understand that this camp is just not for only academics. It's about entire holistic well-being of a child. So Finland is famous for its nature. We have 83% of the land is covered by forest and lakes. We have 188,000 lakes, which are the freshwater lakes. 188,000. And next to me, I have snow right now, and I can maybe after some time I can show you my camera. But we have a lot of forest, and that forest we are going to explore one forest, and there is a flow park experience that we are going to do. I will show you what exactly that flow park means. So let's try to see what is the library mean. So this is the OD library where you can learn about various skills, including music. Various kids come there to play, enjoy. There is a learning experience area. You can work uh, in the groups over there. This is the library. And we have more than 1.7 million books in the library across Finland. 70 different libraries are connected through common network. And that's where the makerspace, you can start exploring the makerspace now here. There is a gaming zones are there, but those are also experience zones. And this is about the printing. We are going to design. Some of our team members groups will make some design. They will make badges. They will develop their own logos. They will create some product out of that, and that's their first a kind of a small product they will develop on this day. So welcome to see the OD library. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So let's go to the next part, and this is a flow experience. Now this is the critical part actually. First of all these experience are the adult supervised. Second thing is this is very safe. We will be with them, and there is experts who will be supporting them during this part. Why we want our children, our students, to experience this part? Because this is a part of their team building. They will be working in the teams. The team, they may not have all friends with them, but this is where they are going to gel together as a part of common work. So let's take an experience of how they will do. They will have expedition to continue. They will have safety gears. All the safety gears will be provided to them, and there will be a lot of small children will be with them to experience all these things. So they will start working on this part. Let's see how it goes. And the requirement is that, okay, you should be 100 centimeter long. So most of our children, those who have selected, I'm sure most of them are 100 centimeter longs and more than that. I'm sure when your kids will do this as a part of the team, they will explore the forest, they will enjoy the learning experience for that, and so on. So definitely, I'm sure that they will enjoy this experience for sure. Okay, so on this day they will be super tired because in the morning they will go to OD and then after that to the flow park. Uh, but in the evening, they will come back and they will start developing their own product. They will plan in the team. Every evening, they have to work with their team members at the hotel and in the common rooms where they will be working on. Uh, Now, on the next day, they are going to visit a Finnish school. They are going to interact with the teachers. They are going to interact with the fellow students. They will be meeting students from more than 10 countries on that day in the school. Uh, Here, the language of instruction will be in English, but they will be also learning some Finnish. Finnish language is a bit hard, but don't worry, we are there to support them. And I'm sure that kids will learn like this. They will learn Finnish language in half a day once they start working with the children. We are traveling to city of Tampere. This is a very special journey, which is called as a lake land. I said that, okay, we have more than 188,000 lakes. All groups will travel to Helsinki to Tampere. We will have the visit to one of the most creative school called Steiner School. And during the day, we are going to participate in classrooms. We are going to work with the students. We are going to learn about something called as a home economics, how the students in Finland prepare the ping pong table, they use the woodwork, they do really practical work of machines, they really build your own automobiles. So this is super hands-on skills they will learn on their own. So they will have the complete day visit part. Also we will have some experience of the sightseeing in Tampere, and by evening we will return back to the Helsinki back on the same day. So let's take a quick review of the uh, school. Can you hear something music or not? No.
No, we can't.
Okay, stop. Okay, now I found it. Yes, here.
Kerrotaan aika pitkään asioita ja sitten täällä opetetaan se tosi hyvin. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the fighters are Mä tykkään välitunnista.
This is the standard school from Finland from grade 1 to grade 9 and also grade 12.
No, sitä ei
10,
varmaan
11, 12.
peruskouluissa ole, niin harjoittaa keskittymistä
But
ja
it is super creative school.
hahmotuskykyä.
taide on
the
jotain, mitä
creativity
vain
is at the
ihmiset
center.
tekee. Se näkyy ihan vaikka siinä vihkotyössä. Tehdään ne vihkot itse. Alun perinhän se ei ole kovin taiteellista, se on semmoista käsityötä, tehdään opettajan perässä, mutta pikkuhiljaa opitaan niin kuin luomaan omaa.
Niin, joka tunnilla piirretään, mutta ei ruokatunnilla. Ruokatunnilla
And
syödään.
in Finland we have the school
Ruoka
lunches
maistuu
which
kyllä
have been
hyvin.
provided warm
Eli mehän
lunches
ollaan
every day.
pääsääntöisesti
So
painotetaan
on this day,
luomuruokaan. Eli
our students will have
meillä on
experience
lounaan
of the Finnish
luomuprosenttikin
lunch.
tällä hetkellä yli 80.
Täällä voi soittaa eri soittimia. Ja meidän luokka soittaa nyt huilua ja sitten joulun jälkeen kaikki soittaa myös viulua.
Se monipuolisuus, että se on semmoinen. Sitten jos oikein hienosti menee, niin löytää sen oman juttunsa, mikä se kenelläkin on.
Tänne ei vaan heitellä sellaisia yksittäisiä asioita, jotka niin kuin pitäisi oppia, vaan tämä kaikki sellainen yksi iso kokonaisuus, jota niin kuin luodaan tulevaisuutta varten.
Harhaluulo voi olla Steiner-koulusta vaikka sellainen, että tämä on jotenkin vapaa.
So this is an
Kuten,
important
että
part of
lapset saa
the
tehdä
Finnish
mitä
school
vaan,
experience
tai
where
että
they
jätetään
learn all
kasvattamatta.
the skills.
Kun lapset on lapsia,
We
niin
learn
heille jonkun
textile,
pitää olla se
woodwork,
aikuinen, se vapaa-aikuinen, joka laittaa
how to
rajat.
manage
Se on ehkä yksi semmoinen harhaluulo.
we
Että
learn
jätetään
swimming,
kasvattamatta, niin sitten tulee vapaa.
all basic skills which are required for life
Ehkä
skills
hyvä,
including
ettei
sports.
sitten anna oppilaiden niinku
Team,
ihan valtoimena
everything-
olla.
everything
Pitää
we
vähän
learn
sitä
during
kuria,
school time.
mutta kuitenkin on sellainen mukava osa opettaa asioita.
And this is where our
Sitten
children
se
now
vahva
will make the
yhteisöllisyys,
final
mikä meillä koulussa on.
our
Meillä on
mid
luokkamuotoilu,
presentation
lukio,
about
tehdään
our product.
erilaisia projekteja, taide, luovuus, kaikki nämä mukana tässä näin. Niin ehkä se on se, joka erottaa meidät monesta muusta lukiosta.
On tullut opettajat tutuksi, niin kuin tunnistaa, jos on jotain ongelmia ja esimerkiksi oppimisessa jotain vaikeuksia, niin sitten heti huomaa, että se ei ole mitenkään silleen, että eksyisit massaan.
Jos avaa meidän koulun kotisivut, niin sieltä löytyy se yksilö yhteisössä. Me ollaan niin pieni koulu, niin pieni lukio esimerkiksi. Täällä opettaja oppii tuntemaan joka ikisen opiskelijan ja he oppii tuntemaan meidät opettajat tosi hyvin. Pyrkiä tunnistamaan sen oppilaan sisin, jos nyt sanotaan näin vakavasti. Ihmisen ainutlaatuisuuden ymmärtäminen ja sen tukeminen ja vahvistaa sitä, että kaikki on niin kuin omana itsenään vahvoja ja kasvaa ja sen annetaan tapahtua ja sitä tuetaan tässä koulussa.
So this is just a brief about the school, and also I will tell you about brief about city of Tampere. Tampere is a very beautiful city, one of the most iconic city of Finland, along with Helsinki. They will also have a Helsinki. They will see the Helsinki city during first 3 days, but also they will get a sneak preview of city of Tampere as well. They will go to the top of this hotel and they will see the entire view from the top of the hotel as well. Okay, but let's quickly go ahead and once they come back to Helsinki on this day, they are going to have next day is their major work day. Now they have experienced something, they have done one small product on their part, but now it's time for them to build their own product of the challenge. Now, when I say what exactly is this hackathon is all about, hackathon is something which is they will be able to they will start working on that even before they start the tour, and they will complete it by Friday afternoon. So now they have less than 36 hours left. They have to build a product to a solution. The product can be of anything. They have to make a physical product. They have to make a service. They have to design something. They have to make a prototype out of that, and they have to demonstrate that prototype on Friday afternoon during our final presentation time, which is called pitching time. So we will make group within our team, and each group will have a coach. Some of them will make the groups as a part of the team members. These are the mixed groups. You may not get your friends from your own class or from your own school even. You will find friends from some other country, some other school, from India, as well as you will be able to experience something which is You can be able to work in a team. You have to contribute independently for some of the task, but here you have to work on the team task. On this day, we are going to visit in the morning, along with the breakfast, we will have the hackathon kickoff, and we will design the challenge for that day. We are going to visit the Aalto, which is one of the technology university in Finland, one of the top 100 ranked university in the world. And also we have CC office in the same premises. So for the entire day, we are going to be in our CC office and at the Aalto University Design Center to solve the challenge. So we will be working together in teams and work together. And also we are going to visit the university campus briefly. We are also going to visit a fab lab on the same day. But this is all when you are working together. Fab lab is a fabrication lab where you can see various high-tech solutions to the real-time challenges, including the plasma challenge, including the challenge to the how the new AI machines are developed, how robots are being developed. Everything you can be able to learn on this day. There is a prototype design you have to create in the afternoon. You will create a problem, define the problem, and solve the problem in less than 36 hours. Then at the end of the day, whatever you have created, you will get a feedback on that part. And then you have to work on that overnight till the next day morning, till you refurnish the things. And that's the end of the day. In the evening, this will be most difficult evening for all the students because you will be working here on this evening, even after going back to the hotel rooms. Let's go. This is the last day. And last day, which is the day 6, which is a project showcase day. And where you will get 1 hour in the morning for your prototype refinement. There is a presentation will start in the morning. There will be feedback. And then there will be final competition will be announced with the feedback, reflection, and learning discussion in the afternoon. Now here is the most interesting part. In the morning for these final presentations, we have invited the experts, venture capitalists, company heads from Finland. Why? Because in the past, I will give you example that in the past, one of our creative ideator camp, students prepared a unique product and the company was interested in using that product in their company mobile game. And that company was interested. That's why they gave a small scholarship to them. I don't want to give big promises to you all parts, but if your product is good, there are eyes on your product, on your solution, on your service, where people are interested in purchasing that product immediately. It's not that they will purchase immediately because your product is not ready, but at least they will find interest and then you can develop it over the part. This is what real practical work should look like. I want your children to design that product, and I'm sure that they have that kind of ability in them, which is not yet explored by anyone. This is where they can explore this ability. And in the evening, we have a group photo and closure. And after that, we have celebration party with dinner. That evening, you will have relaxed time. We will come together and we will have some specific part. During pitching time and evening party, we expect formal dress or some formal dress code, not a kind of a half pants or shirt or let's say t-shirts on that day. At least some kind of a semi-formal attire should be there because we are inviting some senior professors, lecturers, and as well as company heads and directors of the companies as well. So we expect some kind of a semi-formal attire on that day. So this is our part. And then this is on the Friday and last day, which is 7th day, which is on the 23rd May. This is the last day. Morning, after the breakfast, we will head back to our airport and then take our flights. So this is the overall plan. I have been speaking for almost now more than 40 minutes now. So it's a good time that I should go for my next questions and comments. There is few things that we will discuss more, just about some practicalities, and then I will open the floor for the questions. So during the month of May, Finland is not cold. Right now we have temperature of -10 degrees. We have snow here. But during the month of May, we have temperature of around 15 to 25 degrees. So 15 to 25 degrees centigrade is India 25 to 35 degrees. Because here, at 25 degrees, it feels like almost 30 degrees, 35 degrees in India. So you can expect a temperature of about 15 to 20 degrees during month of May, but still it is not 100% warm. It is moderately warm. It may be raining, and once it rains, it becomes cold. So that's why we expect you to pack your bags with the long sleeve shirts, formals for the pitching day, pants, jeans, sweater, hoodies, waterproof jackets, or waterproof raincoats, because it can rain at any time. In Finland, it can rain any day. That's true for Europe any day. The most important part is comfortable shoes and waterproof shoes, because it may rain anytime. So that's why you should not use the shoes in which if the water goes in it, it becomes wet. You should have very dry foot. That's a critical part of this overall wearing. We always say weather in Finland is never bad, clothing can be bad. So it is important to have good clothing. And that's in brief about the overall weather condition. Now here is the most important part, and this information we need to discuss with the schools as well, but this is first information part. We are doing a lot of work in the group. It is expected that you will have at least one device for yourself on which you will do work, maybe a laptop or kind of a tablet on which you will do work, presentation, create a model, do some simulation. So please bring your own laptop. If you don't have access to laptop, then school will discuss on this part how we are going to take care of that. But at least in a group of 3, we should have at least one laptop should be there. That's a critical aspect of this entire project, because that's where the children will work. Some of the frequently asked questions. The most frequently asked question in the previous camps as well as is that student safety. So first of all, please, all the parents and all the school management, please be assured that we are going to take care of your children. You will have our contact information. Teachers will be also with us. So teachers are one of the important safety blocks for all of us. And Finland is quite safe country. You are coming to one of the safest country in the world, happiest country in the world. And our all CC volunteers are trained, and we have all completed the student certifications, and all our safety checks and licenses are available with us. Even when we are going to some, let's say, outside travel, we will be traveling in the group, and we are going to take care of them together. In the next slide, you will also understand how many adults are there for every child, that you will be able to get. So questions, where the students will stay. I already mentioned we are still going to stay in a good quality hotel. It's a best hotel with a twin sharing basis. Students will share the room. Boys will share with boys, girls will share with girls, and there will be teachers also in the same hotel, and volunteers also. CC volunteers will be also supporting them during that entire process. So boys and girls will be accommodated separately in separate rooms, but in the same hotel. Food will be provided vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian, including international cuisines. What if the child falls sick? So first of all, in Finland, we have a good medical system. You will have your own, because as a part of the visa requirement, every student, every children has to have the travel insurance. That travel insurance covers the medical insurance up to 30,000 euros. That's minimum part, but maximum up to 50,000 euros. So if anything happens, we will take to the doctor. We have healthcare centers everywhere in Finland. In case of the, let's take where we are going to this flow park, there is a medical doctor on site is available. The hospital is just 1 kilometer away from this medical this flow park, as well as there is a Eureka Science Park. The hospital is 3 kilometers away. So if anything happens, there is immediate medical attention will be provided. It is important. Now, this is the most important part for the parents. If your child is having any medical situation, if there is a situation with the, let's say, someone is having any medical challenges, any special needs, please make sure that you inform to teachers and to CCE in writing. That's very critical, most important information for the parents. Because we are there to take care of that, but we should need your guidance and your first-hand information about medication, any special conditions, or any dietary restrictions or any allergies. Daily schedule is planned very meticulously. Right now, I have given you top level parts, but as we come to the main days, students will get more practical information as they are there. Yes, so for each group, there will be teachers and adults will be there. So from the most critical part is that we have altogether 6 volunteers or 6 experts from CC, and 6 teachers will be from the schools altogether. And we have total camp size of 45 students. So if you see, for 45 students, we have 12 adults. And when we are going to go to the science center, we have more 5 volunteers will be there to support that part. So we have approximately, for each group of 5 students, there will be 1 adult minimum should be there. So you should not be worried about the overall safety and security and adult supervision. Now here is one thing. As a part of safety, we are providing SIM cards to all students. They have to put the SIM cards. It's a nano SIM which will come inside the mobile. And hello, can someone? Yes, please mute. We will have the questions and answer session toward the end. Somebody has unmuted themselves. Can you please mute? Thank you. I appreciate. You will get opportunity to ask the questions at the end. Don't worry. And during the entire camp, it is important that students should use this SIM card. The call should be always on, and data should be always on, and location sharing should be always on. That's how we have a tool through which we can monitor each and every child. Children will be always in the group, but it is important that we have the location available on the mobile always for the child. Parents will call in the morning 6:30 to 7:30 Finland time, and evening 8 to 10 Finland time. Other than that, we expect the parents to call to the organizers, not to the children directly. That's very important instructions and information. Your teachers are also with us, so they are also part of the team. So if anything's happened, the students will connect. If there is some emotional issues or some safety issues you think that needs to be done, teachers are also there to help you out. It's not that you are completely in a foreign land with the foreign people. Don't worry about that part. So this is about the safety and security. Now I will stop at this point. There are some instructions for the parents which are coming soon, but I think this is the most information which I would like to share. But I will stop here, and uh, I will open the discussion for the parents to ask the question, and let's take some questions. I hope this information was useful. Yes, there is a first question by Aryaman Singh Chauhan. Please go ahead with the question.
Hi, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Yeah, hi. First of all, thanks to the team for providing so much of information. Really informative, and most of the concepts have been cleared. So, as we understand, you have a visit to Science Museum on the second day, then library, third day, finish school, the fourth day, and on fifth day, you have the project work, and 6 days, the final project presentation, right?
Yes, and
So,
Alta University.
yeah,
University
yeah,
visit is on the
yeah,
fifth day. Yeah.
yeah. So, you see, what is not very clear right now is, you see, the children are going to a foreign country, and unlike you and me, when we were young, going to a foreign country had a very, very different connotations. These kids have already been to a couple of foreign countries. So, the main idea here is to kind of focus on the STEM, the problem solving, the project, AI, robotics, etc. So what information is still kind of lacking here is, what is the problem statement that you are giving to the children? When are you going to give this problem statement to the children? How are they going to kind of start working on this kind of a project? Because the main focus here for this complete trip to Finland is kind of problem solving as a team to come out of a solution, and how is that getting addressed in this overall scheme of things, right? And what kind of field is this problem statement related to? Is it related to AI? Is it related to robotics? Is it related to societal development, education? You also mentioned a word called sustainable goals. So can you throw some light on this issue, please? Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you very much. I will answer questions after taking a couple of more questions. Sure. Any other question? Yes, Hansini. Can you please unmute and ask the question?
No, sir. Almost all my questions you have already answered. The main thing was security, which I was worried about. And as you said, like they'll be not going along with their school guys only. They'll be going with other. You will be making them merge with other students. So that's a good thing. But I'm still like I don't know how they are gonna gel up. That is one thing. So let's see. Like.
Good one. Perfect. That's the second question. Okay. If there are no questions, then I will come with some additional information and answer to the first question as well. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. So answer to the first question. First of all, thanks for asking the question. And this is what the real good parent is asking the good questions as well. Point number one, there will be a introduction meeting to all the students in the last week of April. Now, depending on the exams, I need to consult with the principal of the schools as well as part. But I think by end of April, most of the exams will be over. And also by end of April, we should have all the students with confirmed visas and air tickets in their hand. So we are going to give an access to an online platform And this online session of 2 hours by end of April will give them the introduction about how the hackathon is going to get working. The most important part of this hackathon is that they have to solve a problem in a given time, and the scope of that part, as I rightly mentioned, is sustainable development goals are the challenges. I told you about a lot of challenges which are in the kind of world, and they are going to pick one problem statement with the help of our coaches. Uh, is there any specific area that they will work on? Answer is no. They can take any challenges. There is a pathway. We have developed a program of workshops, activities. Everything is planned in a such a way that once you go inside that plan, you will start working on those problems. As I mentioned that, okay, when they are going to go to maker space, they are going to solve a problem with design. So they will solve that problem, and then they are going to work on that part. And even prior to that, by the end of April, when they have the opening part, they will get an access to a common tool where all students will collaborate together starting from the first week of May. So their trip is starting in the third week of May, but from the first week of May till the third week of May, they have to work in their own teams. And we are going to give them some exercises. We are going to give them some activities by which they will understand about their team. So that's point number one. Second, will there be some training that will be provided on the AI or technology for that? Answer is no. This is not the problem to give them some classes or tuitions. This is about their own ideas to be converted to a product or services. Now you will ask the question that, oh, such a young child, what do they know about product development? What they know about design? Our experience is very practical. We have been working on this area for last more than 15 years. And these students are having very practical, hands-down approach. If you know, all the students have already went through a very rigorous online session, and they have solved one challenge during this online session itself, and we have selected them based on their abilities, how they have done, and we have provided a detailed feedback about it as well. So that's the second point. And third point is that once they start working in the team, the objective is not come up with a final sophisticated end product. The process is important here. How they come from the problem to the solution. That process is critical here, and they will enjoy that process. At some of the times, even the process itself is a final end product. So if they document a good process, that's a good solution for them. Now I will give example of some of the products which are developed by one of the students within one of the creative ideator camp. One of the creative ideator camp, our challenge was to the students that innovate any sports, any game which you have learned during your childhood, but which is not being played now. That was a problem statement. Innovate any game. Believe me, at that time, students came up with a multiple option, but one group came up with a very interesting idea. They created a product which is called as a Hit Witty. That's a product right now. You can search it. Maybe I don't know whether it is available online or not, but they created a product. This happened during our creative ideator camp. So the students of 5 students were together. They said that in the past, when we learned that there is one game called Vitti Dandu, which was being played in villages as well as in urban areas. In when I was young, I also played that. That Vitti Dandu game was stopped, or in fact, it is not been played because of the safety and security. Because that Vitti, which is the kind of a wooden part, it hits the people and it used to get injuries. So can we make that VT secure and safe? So what they did, they prepare a ball, which is a normal tennis ball. But for Vittidandu, they have to put that ball into some kind of a holder, and that holder will put the ball. On the other side, it's a fulcrum where they can put the feet, and that ball will go up, and then they can make the shot. So they have prepared this. This entire problem statement was done by children. They did. They understood the problem. They designed the solution. They even created a fulcrum on which there is a kind of a support. There is a pad on which they put the part. They put a ball, and they created this. All things they did it in less than 3 days. So this is the final product. One of our parents who were there to see this presentation, he was having a small toy manufacturing company. He said that we are going to manufacture this product. So they created a product. Students designed the brochure for the product, safety instructions, everything together, and that product was manufactured. The product is called HitVT. I don't know whether that product is still there or not, but at least we had quite a great pride at that time that the Creative Ideator camp comes with a very great product. So this is an example. The process of creating that product is an experience, and sometimes creating a brochure for the product is a final product. Creating the instruction manual for something is a final product even. Or come up with a solution is also a product. So I hope you understand what is the intention behind this part. And we don't expect them to create the rocket, or they will launch some Michel Mangalyaan to the moon, or Mangal to Saturn. So that's not our expectation. It's very simple products that they will develop it, and maybe they will develop something on the STEM solution for that part. In that part, they will get access to robots, they will get access to the fab labs. If they can create something out of that, it's a great. That's a challenge. Some of the students which we observed, maybe my colleagues, Sayo is there, Simran is there, we have interviewed them. And some of the students are super bright. I'm sure that they will handle this challenge well. And I'm not worried about students. Once they are given a problem, they will solve the problem. And even if they will not be able to solve the problem, they will learn a lot. Okay, I hope I answered the question, and it is maybe once we go in deep about this, our process, how we conduct the Creative Ideator camp, you will get to know it more part. Maybe we will have one more session about it as well. Our experiences are quite matured for that part. Thank you. There are 2 hands raised. One is Aryan Chaturvedi. Aryan, please go ahead with the question.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Kulkarni. It has been really, really interesting, and we are looking forward to this. Just one question in terms of, because I understand you will give them a lot of frameworks while exposing them to different fields. So would you also be giving them frameworks in terms of, when it comes to creativity, like lateral thinking and so on and so forth? That's also part of it.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much for this question. By the way, a previous parent and you also, please tell about which school you are from.
AM Nayak.
AM Nayak. Okay. AMNS. Very good. Very good. Okay. Maybe then I know your student as well. Maybe I know your
Same
child
here,
as
AM
well. Same. Very good. Very good. Excellent. So good. So just to make the things clear, the students at this age, they don't need to know all these frameworks and everything, because from pedagogical perspective, they, even if they will understand the frameworks, they may not be able to appreciate this frameworks. For them, the process is more important, and they will enjoy that process. And believe me, once they see the product which has been created by them, howsoever minor that product can be there, they will believe in developing that process again and again. Our experience goes that the students who created that HitVT created one more product after going home. So that process is important. So we are not here to train them about this great vocabulary about creativity, which we have done the research, which we are proud of, but we don't want to teach them this vocabulary. We want to experience them, and through that experience, they will learn that process.
You don't
So it's
tell
a really
them this is
hands-on.
the framework, but it's kind of built into the process.
Yeah. So I think that's the more important part. Once you see the templates, how the creative ideator camp is being taken place, what kind of documents they are going to fill up, you will find the importance of that framework. So I will be more than happy to share those templates with you if you are interested in that research, and I will really like to share that part with you. But also important that when your children will get these challenges, please discuss with them. Don't give them solutions. Let them think on that part. I'm sure now this is the most important part here. This is not a competition about individual child to perform. This is a challenge to the team that they will do it. So providing answer by the parents will not help them, but providing challenge by the parent will definitely help them. So instead of solution or answer, give them more challenge to solve on. And that would be a great thing that parent can do. Thank you very much for good question.
Thank you.
And it is good to know very vigilant and good parents. Thank you very much. Okay, we have Dr. Mudra Fadke. Please go ahead with the question. Hello, madam. How are you?
Hello, good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, very much, ma'am. Yes, namaste.
Okay, namaste. Happy New Year to you and the team CC Finland. What I think the previous parent also wanted to ask is, see, this is not some pleasure camp, is what we all know, that this is for creating something. Now, since you said that only one day for 3 to 4 hours that they would be working on the problem statement, would that be enough? Then the 4 days would be, will it be pleasure tour? However, when I have attended the sessions with you at CC Finland, I think what is missed out is every day in the morning you have different sessions. So that I think it's missed out while you have shared the information with our parents. So that's why the parents are worried that they will go there for 6 days and out of that only one day they would be working on the problem statement.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying the question.
That is the reason that question came up.
No. Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying the question. Thank you for clarifying the question. And maybe I will reiterate my answer then again. If you see from day one, even before coming, so let's start from when they will come to Finland. On the day when they are going to go to the STEM camp, where they are going to solve some problem, they will learn something about physics, thermodynamics, biology about it. But at the end of the day, they will create something on that day. They will create a product out of that. There are some challenges on the problems which they will solve on that day. Next day, they are going to go to the Maker's Lab in OD Library, where they will create another product. On next day, they are going to visit the school, where they will be working on third product. Now, these small products, they have to work in teams. And they have to build the final product based on these 3 products towards the end on the last day. It's not that only they have that 24 to 36 hours. That 24 hours or 36 hours is to make the final preparation for that product. But they will be working for more than 5 days, even before they make the final presentation. So they will be making the presentation on Friday, but they will be started working on Monday itself. So that's the answer to your part. Don't worry, your students will have a lot of slogging that they have to go through, and they will be working on.
I think that is what was the concern, that these students have already visited foreign countries. So going to a foreign country is not the first priority, and that's not the charm anymore. So it was more for STEM and ideation camp. So therefore, I think the parent had that concern. So I think now is it clarified? The first question that was asked?
Yeah, ma'am. It's clarified, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Thank you very
Very good.
much.
But thanks. Okay, good to clarify the question, and as well as sorry if I misunderstood the question. Yeah, perfect.
Shirin
Yes,
has raised her hand.
Shirin, please go ahead. Okay, so my colleague Shirin is also here, and she will be also one of the hosts here along with me. Shirin, please go ahead and share your comments.
Hello, namaste everyone, and I have been listening to the presentation and I have been participating in preparing the presentation also. And being a psychologist, I understand your concerns as parents and as teachers, and as a PhD in the field of creativity in education, I understand the concerns from the creative designing perspective also. So to make you confident enough that your students are coming here for a good reason and to learn a lot, because in Finland we believe that creativity and learning is nothing that you can do by sitting at one place and putting your head under pressure and then it will bloom, but it will not. So it is like we believe that the learning happens through learning by doing. Experiential learning is our pedagogy here, and that's how we have designed the whole camp. And you might have, like, Simran, if I may request you to share your slides and go to day one, today to quickly, so where we have highlighted the part like what is happening of the hackathon there. And meanwhile, I would like to remind you the concept of compound effect. So we are starting to build the effect here right from the early stages, and then they will have a compound effect. Just go to the day one, day arrival, and then day two. Yes, so you can see the hackathon introduction, team formation, and STEM orientation in Finland context. And then second, next day is again the hackathon part is written for the Tuesday. So and yeah, it's coming. No, it is going to the video. But the point is that on each slide, on each day, you will find that we are doing the hackathon part. So don't worry. And your students will not even understand that they are actually working when they are playing or when they are doing some other activity. But they will be doing this kind of problem solving. Of course, we will guide them and direct them with our various kinds of frameworks, and they will enjoy it. And their creativity blooms through different kind of experiences and interaction and collaboration. So just be sure, like, we believe in, like, there are 4 P's of creativity, but we invented a 5th P. So the process, product, person, press of environment, and the 5th P, which I invented recently, is patience. So they will learn the creativity through all these P's. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shireen. I just wanted to add one thing, very important. And I'm actually very proud to say this, that we are the only organization who has kind of sat down and thought that which kind of accommodation are we providing. So I want to reiterate this not only as CCE person, but also as a mother. I am gigantically excited that my daughter is going to come to Hotel X, because when you go for a breakfast and you just take a plate and you're going to eat, you have like a table full of artistic supplies that you don't want to get away from. Okay. And I have, like, by God's grace, I've traveled around the world, and I came back and told Hiram and Shireen, and like, how did you even find this beautiful place in Finland? And how are you affording this in the price that you're quoting for people? Because when you go into this premises, you feel that you're in a different place that you've never seen. You kind of build on your creative juices. So as a parent, what I want to say is that you wake up in the morning as a child, you come to this place and you're picking up a plate and with your veggies and whatever proteins, but you come to this desk which is filled with crayons, which is filled with art supplies and all the art cues, and that is how you start your day. So, just to add on to Shireen and whatever she said from all her psychological perspective, is that parents need to know that academics, experience, and as I said, I mean, one of the things as teachers and parents we need to do is that we want them to kind of list down this experience. And one of the ways to, if they don't know what is journaling, we need to start them with that. But the place that they are staying, even the rooms that they are staying, is going to only nurture their creativity. And also, I feel that because I have a daughter who is teens, is that to give them the space for that creativity and for those ideas to flow. And I think from all the other security and insurance and other kind of perspective, we have covered it all. Yeah. So I just wanted to mention this more from a parent perspective than anything else. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Simran, and thank you, Shirin, for giving the comments. There is a question by Dr. Lakshmi Kant. Can students bring guitar? Answer is yes, you can bring the guitar provided that your luggage allows it. And also, please take care of your guitar on yourself, because guitar is a very delicate instrument. We don't want to get it damaged during the travel. But if there is something which is a creativity part is also there, please bring the guitar. It's really good actually. So but please check the practicalities of the luggage and everything along with that. That's number one. There will be more questions, I'm sure, and many parents may not be comfortable in asking questions here. Even if that part, you will have our email addresses. So please send email to info@ccfinland.org, or please ask question to your teachers, to your school principals. They are responsible to even answer. They will direct the questions to us and we will give the part. There is a one still information which is still left to be given. Right now it's India time. It's 7:30 is almost there. Almost we are almost about to complete, but I have to give some quick information. So Mr. Ware, Aryaman Ware, just wait for 2 minutes. I will share some information and then you can ask the question quickly. The most critical part is a passport, because your child will be making the international travel. I'm sure you might be having passport ready, but it is important that if the passport is not ready, it is now time to get the passport in hand. The passport, check the validity of the passport. It should have a minimum of 8 months of validity. And please provide that passport information to your school. School will pass on that information to the CC, and all the information which will be there, because you need an invitation letter from CC Finland after registration and completion of the registration. And then we will be there for the visa interviews. Our travel dates are in the month of May. So our plan is to apply for the visa in the month of February. Everyone should go for the visa application in the next month itself. For that, you have to create the documentation. All the documents should be collected, and all the things should be collected by first week of February. And everybody will go there for the visa interview together. Next important part, I'm sure that, okay, as I mentioned, okay, we are a part of we are Education Finland member. I just had a meeting with the ambassador of Finland to India, and I was there in India just few days back. I traveled from India to Finland back last week, and during my meeting there, the ambassador himself was super excited about this camp, and we are planning to have a meeting with the ambassador, the Consul General, for all the students and teachers before they will fly to Finland. So we expect that the end of April will be started working on to this 2 hours online meeting, plus a meeting to the ambassador of Finland to India. So these are the two things. Before that, we should have all the visa and everything ready for us. A quick thing, about the you as a parent, there is a student readiness guide will be provided to you. Please go through that part, and there is a consent and parent handbook is also there. We will provide you by end of February. You will go through that part and you will get more information about that part. This is our team, which will take care of that. You met Sayoa, you met Shirin, Heram, Simran. Nandini is our who takes care of all communication, as well as various pedagogical needs. Nandini is also here, and then we have Erin, who are we are with. Also, there are experts from the Science Eureka Center, experts from the Huipu Center, and all the people who will be there for us. That's in part. And last and important part is about uh, a quick about the parent guidelines. What as a parent you can do for next 4 months. So it's now January 16th and travel is on 17th of May. So you have exact 4 months in your hand. So 4 months is a good time, 120 days to prepare your child. I'm sure your children might be traveling internationally, but it is important that as a organizer of the tour, it's my responsibility to give this instruction. Please take this with your own context in place. They will be traveling internationally, so it is important to understand about give a brief background about Finland. We are going to give some guidelines, information about Finland, and so on. So please give the background to the field part, as well as give the information about Europe, cultural difference, a brief about it, if they have not yet traveled to outside India. Food etiquettes. Here, food wastage is not allowed. So it is important to take the food only which is you can consume, and respect for the food is really important. That cultural sensitivity, and also the allergies and the information about your health condition should be provided in advance. This is a camp where you will be working with other students, those who are not your friends yet. So group behavior and teamwork is really important. You can be super smart, but that super smartness may not be helpful if you are not a good team member. So teamwork is really critical. So it's now time to build that teamwork spirit within you. We will be providing the instructions on a regular basis. So it is important to follow the instructions and follow within the guidelines of the, and follow the adult supervision is important. It is important that the children will not leave the premises anytime without adult's permission or without an adult. Again, I will repeat, without an adult or without adult permission, both the things are important. And even premises means, for that matter, not the meeting room, not the science park, not the activity center, not the school classroom. Everything should be done under the adult supervision only, and that instruction should be followed very meticulously. It's really important that the parents should communicate this with their children. Personal responsibility like hygiene routines, because you will be sharing rooms with your friend. So it is important that you maintain the safety and security within your own hotel room. Behavioral accountability is there, but the basic behavior should be handled by students themselves. We are here to enjoy the experience, so it is important that we enjoy with common group thinking. And also emotional readiness, because some of your child will be traveling for the first time outside your part. So please prepare themselves, because they will be traveling for entire 1 week. I'm sure they will have their emotional challenges. When I was at their age, I was not comfortable traveling outside. I was crying for my mother, even at the age of grade 7 or 8. Definitely, they will be also of the same age. So please make them emotionally tough for that part. We are there. Don't worry. We are there. And also, my children, my my kids will be also with them at some point of time other than their school timings, so they will not feel alone, and we are their uncle and aunt here. Don't worry about that part, but still they have to manage themselves on their own. Idea is to goal is to have a safe, respectful, and enriching international experience aligned with safe Finnish value of trust, responsibility, cooperation, and respect. Thank you very much for this information. I really appreciate all the parents coming here. There is still one question hand raised of Vyom Iyer. Please go ahead, you Vyom. I like this part. I think all these names are of the children, but the parents are attending this part. So children are putting their names instead of the parents' name. I really like this. Yes. Vyom and Aryaman Ware and Ilamita.
Yeah,
Yes.
hi. This is Vyom's parent.
Yes, hi.
Thanks, Mr. Kulkarni, right, for all your inputs. I had a query on the visa. I put it on the chat, and I think Shirin briefly replied to it. But my only question was, if you're planning a vacation, and we didn't want Vyom to travel separately, so we're planning such that he would travel with you, come back with you, and then go on vacation with us after a week. That's the reason we're wondering if, as part of the visa, you will manage his as a multiple entry visa, and we will get our visa separately, or whichever way it works. That was the query.
So will you be in the Schengen area during the camp time?
No. We kept a week's gap, between the family vacation and the STEM tour.
So in that case, you need to you don't need to apply 2 times visa, but you need to check that with the visa consultant mainly. The reason because whenever a student travel without an adult, that visa documentation should be there. So you will be getting all the visa requirements and everything. So that documentation has to be provided. And even though you will be traveling ahead of that, but during those times, you need to provide the plan that he will be traveling with their school for this camp with the teachers, and then you can extend the visa time. So the answer is that way, actually.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Kulkan, the answer was not very clear to me. Are you saying there'll be a separate visa counselor we'll connect with?
No, so we will provide you all the visa information. For your case, you need to consult to a visa expert, because your first visa and second visa should be congruent enough, because you can't just get a blanket visa.
Okay, maybe I don't want to disturb others. If there is a connect or something, I can connect.
If you get a open visa for 90 days, that's great. But I don't think so, because normally the visas are allocated as per the travel dates. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Aryaman Ware.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
mother of Aryaman Ware, Dr. Madhura. So my two questions are, first question is, you have mentioned about all the plan which they will be having. Will they be having any visiting lecturers whom can guide them in a, common groups, or they will be only having their particular guides which have been, given to their particular group, which they will be put in? So that, and second question is other way around, that since they are going to a beautiful place like Finland, will they be having a good time for the cultural exchange and some leisure time, so that they can, it will be a most memorable trip for them?
Thank you for both the question. I will answer quickly. So if you see the Eureka Science Park during the science exploration, they will be having a lecture by Professor Pekka Nettanmäki, who is a UNESCO chair, as well as they will get another lecture in the University of Aalto by Professor Tommi Karkainen. There will be another experts who will be coming during the day. So your answer is that, by the way, we are also qualified experts. It's not that only Professor Pekka Nettanmäki is there. So they will also get the experts from that part as well. But your question is very well understood. There will be 3 more guest lecturers during the Eureka visit, during the school visits, and as well as during the Aalto University visit. Thank you very much. Now, coming to the second question about the sightseeing. Actually, one of the things which I forgot to mention during this part, during this entire travel plan also, whenever we are going to Eureka, everything, there will be a short sightseeing activities also been are organized on that way. That's why you can see that there is a travel time is of more than 1 hour, provided that travel time is only of 10 minutes, 15 minutes sometimes. So we have organized a sightseeing quick activity and then go there. But main objective is to concentrate on the STEM and concentrate on the activities. That's number one. Second thing, when they are going to visit this flow park, that itself is an entire sightseeing for them. They will be visiting the Finnish forest. They will visit one of the key area in Espoo area. That's point number two. And in the evening, we will also have a sightseeing in the city area because in the month of May, our sunset happens not before 9 o'clock. So they will have the sun rising at around 5 o'clock in the morning and sun sets at 9:30 in the night. So they will have quite a great long evening there. So we will have sightseeing also for that. But so don't worry about sightseeing. Once they are here, they will enjoy the Finland experience here. And the hotel is quite in the city center itself. So they can enjoy the city experience there itself.
Thank you.
Thank you for the question. I hope I answered the question.
Yeah, of course.
There were
Thank you.
one more hand raise was there, but somehow that hand raise I can't see now. If not, I think I can see all 43 parents are still there. I really appreciate it's sorry for going beyond the schedule of 11 minutes, but this is a great time, and I really thank you all the parents, all the teachers, and all the school management. I can see school management from AMNS there. Hello team, great to see you all, and namaste Dr. Madhura Phadke, as well as I can see from KLE also there. Oh, Dr. Dipti English also there. Namaste. Namaste, Dr. Dipti. And as well as I can see from Rohini Tandon is also here from Sneha, as well as I can see many other people from other schools as well. Is there anyone from Pune school or from Ahmedabad school or from
We have from Euro International also.
Euro from this one.
Sikar.
Sikar, exactly, yes. From Euro International School, Sikar. I really appreciate this part. Thank you very much. Excellent.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone,
Can we leave
for
the
joining.
meeting?
Sure,
Yes,
please.
yes.
Thank you.
The meeting is over.
Thank
And
you.
as I mentioned, if you have any question, please message us.
Yes.
We are happy to answer.
Okay.
Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.